The second Deputy Premier Buganda Kingdom, Oweekitiibwa Robert Waggwa-Nsibirwa, Uganda Communications Commission Executive Director Irene Kagwase-Wankambo, and Joyce Nabosa-Sebugwawo, the Minister of State for Information, signed an MOU that seeks to use the internet and technology to change the lives of Ugandans by 2040.
I wish to formally launch the MOU between the Ministry of Information, the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance of the Central Government and Uganda Kingdom, and the MOU between Uganda Kingdom and Uganda Communications Commission.
The Deputy Premier, Oweekitiibwa Robert Waggwa-Nsibirwa, says the internet has been globally misused and the Buganda Kingdom commits to change the narrative.
We are using social media to promote disharmony, to promote character assassination, to misinform on important issues of health, politics, and the like. This is a very big challenge, not only in Buganda, but in the country as a whole. But in this challenge, there lies a very, very big opportunity to change the narrative and use the supersonic growth of ICT and social media and the digital economy to ensure that there is personal growth by those people using it, there is business growth, and there is community transformation. As a kingdom, we are not only committing to do this with you, but we do have the capacity to mainstream the use of ICT to ensure that we transform the individual growth of our people in Uganda and the entire growth of the kingdom.
According to PESA check, 68% of Ugandans survive on subsistence farming. Kagwa based on that background to employ Ugandans to exploit their phones to improve the standards of their products.
We bring the benefits of ICTs to everybody. They learn that on their phone, they can have education, continuous learning. Today you can no longer say, I've finished study. You have to have continuous learning. Agricultural practices, what are the new practices? What are the new opportunities in terms of crops? What are the market prices? Where can I get my seeds and all the value adds? How do I do organic farming? What practices can I do even if I don't have a big chunk of land and just maybe use my compound? All these are benefits we want to help the ordinary person. That whereas everybody else talks about ICTs, how can ICTs be relevant to you beyond just social media and communication?
However, the services are still limited in the areas of availability, accessibility, and affordability. Kagwa says interventions are underway.
When we look at the cost, we won't say it is how it was even just 5 years ago. It has gone down, but it is not yet where we want to be. Now, the economics of that pricing is a chicken and egg situation. We need a bigger market size to be able to absorb. When you're just alone, if we're just sharing a cake among us here, we'll all take big slices. As we bring on board more people, the slice becomes smaller because the costs of providing the service are almost flat across the number of people you're providing. So you need more people on board to enjoy the economies. But that notwithstanding, we are also looking at the other interventions that can be made to bring down the cost. What, for example, is pushing the cost of producing the services? Things like electricity. The operators tell you, for example, the masts. When you have to use diesel power or generators, again, the cost is higher when we look compared to some other countries. So we are working with companies like Umeme to say, how can you put these people on a commercial arrangement so that they use less of the generators?
Simon Chris Makanga, CTV, PM Edition.